All right, well, welcome everybody to the graduation ceremony for the Amazon Mechatronics Robotics Apprenticeship Program, Cohort 63. Wow, really amazing. I'm Dave Tucker. I'm Vice President for Workforce Development and Community Services here at VU. I want to congratulate all the graduates. We're online, so we've got some guests that have logged in. How many guests do we have, Michelle?
25.
25, okay. Probably some more people who join here shortly, but thanks to everybody who is joining online. Thanks to our guests who are here in person. I see that some people that don't have on caps and gowns, and so I'm hopeful that for people who have guests here, you'll introduce yourself and then who your guests are. Start here. And you are? Okay. Yeah, good. Welcome. Where are you coming from? Virginia. Great. Well, thanks for being here today. And back here?
Hi, I'm Antonio. This is my family, my grandpa, Fernando, my mom, Anna, my nephew, Zeke, and then my stepdad, Mike.
Excellent. Thank you for being here. Where did you come in from?
Racine, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. Great. Thank you. Any other guests? Yes. Hey there.
Hello.
And where are you coming from?
Here. From this lovely town.
From right here in town.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks for making the trip.
Yeah.
Good to see everybody. Thanks to everybody, and thanks to your family and friends who supported you throughout this class. Not easy to pick up and come to a small town in southwestern Indiana and study here for 12 weeks. It's hard to do it. It's a difficult program, but also difficult on family members and friends for you to be away. So really thank everybody who has been here to support all of our students throughout this 12 weeks. This program is probably the most fun I get to work on throughout the year. I've been with Vincennes now for 18 years and have been with this Amazon program since its inception. Back in first meetings that we had on it were in the spring of 2019, in what's super fast for Vincennes speed-wise. We had the program up and running by October of 2019. We started that program up in Indianapolis and ran 2 cohorts up there, but we were running it over a longer period of time. We were looking at the apprenticeship as being a 2-year apprenticeship, and so we were working on the job training and the education over those 2 years. And both Amazon and VU looked at it and said, in order to get thousands of automation techs trained up, we're going to have to do it faster than that. So we revamped the program, put it in a 12-week format, moved it down here to campus. And it's been running down here for 5+ years, and including now the 63rd cohort graduating with 64, 65, 66, 64 to 65 on the ground, 66 shows up here shortly, correct? Yeah. So a great program to get to work on. The higher education, colleges and universities are kind of get a bad rap these days, and a lot of it's justified. College is too expensive. College trains people for things that don't have jobs attached to them. Students come out with lots of debt, and oftentimes no jobs to show for it. And I understand that, but this is not a program that in any way has any of those features, right? You select into the program, your employers select you to come here, you get paid while you're here, you get your tuition paid for, and you all have not only jobs, but better jobs and better paid jobs when you get out than what you had when you came in. That makes me really proud because, my title is workforce development, right? So my job is to develop a workforce And that's exactly what this program does. And it does it in a way that you don't have to reach into your pockets to go get that education and training. You did have to make a sacrifice though. And I'm very glad, to be able to report that, you came here 22 people, you're graduating 22 people. And when you look at workforce development programs, rarely do they graduate anywhere near percentages like 90% or 95%, let alone 100%. And that's what we've been turning out here consistently over the last number of cohorts. And it's a testament to all of you. I think early on when I met with you, upon your arrival, and you've heard it from your instructors, our goal wasn't necessarily to graduate, 1 or 2 or 3 people with 100% on your sockets and all that kind of stuff, your certification tests. It was to make sure everybody who came in gets through passing everything and ready to get back out there, back at your SCs. So congratulations to everybody. Let's see here. We view graduation as a special time, so that's why we bring the pomp and circumstance of the caps and gowns. Very glad that you're willing to come in and do that. I think, with a few exceptions, we start with the tassel on the right hand side. Okay, so anybody who's got on the left, we're gonna start on the right, so that's good. Okay, and so we'll another important feature of this program is the fact that not only does it get you your related technical instruction under the mechatronics and robotics apprenticeship program, but it's college credited class. So you are picking up 19 credit hours and a certificate of program completion. That's a formal academic certificate that Vincennes University issues. All of those credits are stackable to a Vincennes University degree. And while today might not be the day for you to talk to Rochelle about getting enrolled in the next session of online classes, maybe it is. Or maybe a few weeks from now, after you've had a chance to get away, or maybe even a few months or years from now, when you say, I think I might revisit where I am education-wise. We'd love for you to come back to BU, and we'd love for you to do it with us. And it's all available online, so you don't have to come back here in person unless you really want to. No graduation is complete in our mind without caps and gowns and without a student speaker. And so our student speaker for this class is Michaela Fisher. Michaela? Yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is truly an honor to be standing here today to see every single one of us in the same exact room that we began our journey. The group of people who just short 12 weeks ago were complete strangers. Yet today we graduate as one unit. We've made friendships and lifelong bonds that we will never be able to forget. We survived many hours of pretending we knew exactly what the instructors were talking about. Some of us wondering for a half hour why our PLC program wasn't running, just to find out it's never running. Or the haunting realization that a multimeter never lies, unless you forgot to switch it to DC mode. I'm also elated to be standing here as the first female speaker in the history of this program, out of 63 graduating cohorts. In a field that's often male-dominated, it means a lot to me to be representing the women in our industry that are just as capable of turning a wrench and getting their hands as dirty as the next guy. So I can only hope that this moment will be monumental for the future generations of women in Army and automation. With that being said, I would love to thank Vincennes University for having us on their lovely campus. I want to thank our outstanding instructors for ensuring that we succeeded throughout the program. Their efforts are appreciated and certainly do not go unnoticed. We also couldn't have made it to this point without the encouragement of Michelle, Brett, Reedy, and David here, our trusted support group. And surprisingly, I think I'll miss being on campus and living the dorm life. Let us not forget to thank Amazon for this incredible opportunity of a lifetime. In today's world where education often comes with a hefty price tag, Amazon chose to believe in us and gave us all a chance to further our careers and our knowledge free of charge. That kind of investment in people's growth and futures is rare, and I know that all of us are extremely grateful for that. Whether you came into this program with no experience or simply wanted to change direction, you can leave BU feeling more confident, knowledgeable, and knowing that you have a path forward. And we have Amazon and Vincennes to thank for that. One of the most exciting parts of graduating from this program is knowing that we're stepping into a field that is powered by some of the most advanced leading edge technology in the world. From robotics to automation and high-speed conveyance systems, these machines that we'll be putting our hands on are not just impressive, they're the way of the future. And what's even more incredible is knowing that someone in our very cohort could be the one to develop the next breakthrough, the next faster, smarter solution that helps push our industry forward. The possibilities are endless, and we're just getting started. An important thing to take away and remember here is the robots may be taking over, but lucky for us, they still break down. So before I go, I'd like to reiterate how proud I am of each and every one of us for putting forth the effort and the commitment to creating a better future, not just for ourselves, but for consumers worldwide. So congratulations to all of us in cohort number 63. We are officially in maintenance mode.
Resilience and dedication. You faced challenges, pushed through doubts, and made it to this moment. And I couldn't be prouder. The road ahead is full of endless possibilities. Chase your dreams, embrace the unknown, and never stop believing in yourself. No matter where life takes you, remember this: you are capable, you are worthy, and you are ready. Congratulations. This is just the beginning.
All right, thanks a lot, Michaela. Reading Monsivice couldn't be here today, but I do pass along his regards. Brett was telling me before the ceremony started, you know, as Michaela said, you came here as strangers. You're probably the most diverse class that we've had geographically of any class that's been here. We've got 11 states that are represented. And we've got all 4 of the employers that are involved in this program. Not only Amazon, but CBRE and CWS and JLO. And this program, any workforce program, wouldn't be what it is without a very solid employer partner. And here, you just got the best. Amazon and the 3 Bs are they've just been wonderful to work with. I can't thank them enough. Thanks for the shout out to the instructors and the staff. Really appreciate that. I think what you've learned in the course of 12 weeks, you know, is attributable to your hard work, but the work of our instructors who as you've come to know, but our guests and folks online don't know the vast amount of work experience that these instructors bring. You know, when they're talking about situations that you're going to encounter, they've seen most of those things. And then not only do they have that industry experience, but they have the ability to take that knowledge that they have in their head and their hands and convey it to you so that you can get those skills as well. That's a rare combination. industry experience, and teaching ability. And I'm very, very proud of the staff that we have. It all starts with Jerry Ruble, who's in the back of the room, who oversees all of our industrial maintenance training, and Brett McCandless, who oversees this program, and then our instructors, Josh Brett, Stephen Corey. Special shout out to Stephen, who's retiring here shortly. Who had a great career in maintenance and automation, and then brought that here for several years while he's been on staff. Pleasure to work with, and we'll miss him, but we wish him and his wife the best as they go into full-time retirement mode. Jason Grimmy, Charles Martin, Wesley Warwick, and Dan Stanescu. And then our instructor speaker for today, Larry Tennant. Larry, welcome to the stage.
Good job, everybody. Fantastic. I'm going to start out by welcoming the guests that have come and the guests that are online. Very good to see your support. And I want to welcome 63 to the first day of the rest of your education. Okay? Hard to follow Michaela. She covered an awful lot of stuff, so but great job. You guys have really stood out. 12 weeks ago, you were going to die, right? Week 2, you were going to die. And week 12, you're done. Everything seems like old hat. So it would be remiss of me, and I'm not going to spend a lot of time, so this is just a short 45-minute speech. Let you go.
With a test.
With the test at the end, yeah. But we may do the test on your own, but it'll be okay. To give you a certain challenge. Number 1, never stop learning. This is just the beginning. There's so much out there that you have yet to see and you have yet to accomplish. Number 2, be the person that takes on the tough stuff. It's okay to take on the tough stuff. You learn more through struggle than you do through leisure, quite honestly. Also, it's okay to be yourself, right? All the way around. I've watched you guys increase in skill and prowess in a lot of things. A lot of technical stuff you never would have used in conversation before, now is commonplace, okay? But I've also watched you develop patience. I've watched you develop teamwork skills. I've watched you develop yourself when you struggle through both personal and things that are happening in the class. I've seen you go through the little stuff, language stuff. Don't understand this, don't understand that. We had to put our pride on the shelf and ask for help. Well done, all the way. You guys are awesome. When you get out there, be the guy that wants to learn. Okay, it will pay off. And you've all got the capability. Every last one of you did great. So I'll let you go. Thank you, all of you.
Thank you, Larry, much appreciated.
You're welcome.
So now comes the formal part of this program. And so will everybody in caps and gowns please stand up. So it is my privilege to certify these candidates meet the necessary qualifications for the conferring of certificates of program completion in mechatronics, robotics, and automation. The faculty has prepared the students to meet the requirements of Vincennes University and join me in recommending that the appropriate degrees be conferred. Upon the recommendation of the faculty, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Vincennes University Board of Trustees, I do hereby confer on you certificates of program completion with all the honors, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. You may now turn your tassels from right to left. keep going. There we go. Congratulations, everybody. Cohort series. Okay, now sit down if you will. Now we're going to hand out the certificates. And so, if you will, when your name's called, come up front. Jerry and I'll hand your certificates. We'll be taking some photos. And are you taking photos yourself? Yeah, good. Okay, those will all go up on Chime here a little later. Family members, friends, if you want to take photos, we'll hold it over there so you can get a photo. And afterwards, feel free. And then I do ask that after all the certificates have been handed out and we complete the ceremony, if everybody will gather as a group and we take a couple of group photos, you'll get to throw your hat again. Okay? But that was just practice, right?
Yeah.
That was good though. It was, yeah, 8.5 out of 10. Okay? So that was really good. And so, yeah, let's do that. Right, you're going to read names? Okay, thanks.
Luis Alvarez. Alan Lockham. Ariel Campos. Edgar Hitchcock. Jennifer Clark. Cedric Crowder. Michaela Fisher. Frederico Franco. Mary Garcia. Antonio Romero.
Got it?
So excited.
All right, well, thank you very much. Brett's got a few parting words for all of you, and then if you would, come over here, and we'll take a couple of group shots. And we will, thank you very much.
All right, so I don't have a lot to say because a lot's already been said. Very good stuff. So the main thing, points I'd like to point out would be, number one, just remember what you went through here, the obstacles that you encountered, the doubts that you had, and that you did work through them all. And so use that knowledge in the future when you encounter those kind of things. Don't be afraid to go on for more education because you know now that you have the ability to do that. It's a very difficult program here. We're cramming in a lot of stuff in a short amount of time. You know what it takes now to study and prepare, so you can take on other courses if you wanted to continue your education. On the job, if there's new opportunities, as Larry pointed out, that come up, don't be afraid of them because you know you have what it takes to achieve those things. Back on the job, always remember safety. Don't let anybody rush you in repairing anything. Take a look around, make sure everything is safe before you begin, and take your time and get the job done, but get it done safely. The last couple things. One is that make sure it's very important that you turn in your room key before you leave. Okay? And keep our packages coming. Thank you very much and congratulations.
Thank you.
So now we're going to do the group photo.
Yeah.